This video is brought to you by 8% Value Activist Substack newsletter. If you like this video, please subscribe this channel as well as our Substack newsletter. Today we will be discussing a strong, free cash flow compounder. But first, let's go through the disclaimer. The voice you are listening to is AI generated because the author's original voice put most sentient beings to sleep. If AI turned sentient, then she would sleep too. The rest of the disclaimer is about copyright, and what's here is not investment advice, and so on and so forth. Please take some time to read through it. Thanks. Okay, let's get to it. Today we are going to discuss Live Nation. Live Nation is the world's largest live entertainment company with business segments across concerts, ticketing, and sponsorship/advertising, serving almost 800 million global fans. It also owns Ticketmaster, one of the largest ticketing platform, and controls almost 400 live event venues like stadiums and halls globally. The company's success can be attributed to its business flywheel, starting with fans buying tickets to see their artists at key venues. This leads to advertising, sponsorships, which creates buzz that leads to more fans, more artists signing up on its platform. As such, Live Nation has compounded growth nicely over the past 20 years. It is also part of John Malone's Liberty Media empire. John Malone is a legend in the media industry, and Liberty Media owns 30% of Live Nation. Next, we shall discuss Live Nation's business overview. Live Nation operates 3 business segments. First, Concerts organizes live events, mostly music, but they also have stand-up comedies, shows, and new kinds of live experiences. Second, Ticketing sells tickets via Ticketmaster, livenation.com, and third-party platforms. Third, Sponsorship and advertisements are sold across its venues and digital platforms, creating brand awareness. On the right, we showed how Live Nation has grown its adjusted earnings before interest and tax, or EBIT, by 6-fold to $2 billion US dollars. This is in the yellow box. At the bottom, in the red box, we show how Live Nation sold 336 million fee-based and 304 million non-fee-based tickets last year, an amazing feat. Live Nation has a powerful investment thesis. The company rides on the huge megatrend of live entertainment, commanding top dollars because, ironically, as more of our lives now live with screens, on screens, and for screens, we treasure live moments even more. We will pay an arm and a leg to see Coldplay or Lady Gaga live. Live Nation is at the epicenter of this with its successful business flywheel spinning venues, tickets, and sponsorships. Free cash flow will compound at double digits for years to come. The right chart shows Live Nation's return on equity, free cash flow, and free cash flow yield for the past few years. The numbers are healthy, and the company generated $1.2 billion of free cash flow at 50% return on equity last year. It is just incredible. In this slide, we look at the positives for Live Nation. They are scale economies, switching cost, and venues. First, Live Nation's extensive scale allows it to achieve cost efficiencies and negotiate favorable terms with venues and artists. This scale advantage supports profitability and enables further investment in growth initiatives. Next, switching costs. For business partners like artists and promoters, switching to a new operator can be disruptive. For example, if the new operator cannot secure venues or sell enough tickets, the concerts might have to be canceled. This would be costly for everyone. Lastly, let's talk about the most important positive, or should we say, business moat. Venues. On the right table, we show that Live Nation controls almost 400 venues globally, of which it owns 32 of them. Live Nation is the largest venue operator in the world and has exclusive booking rights for 69 venues. This is a strong moat which competitors will find it hard to replicate. Together, these positives and moats ensure Live Nation can continue to grow its business and compound. In this next slide, we talk about Live Nation's management, namely its chairman, Randall Mays, and CEO, Michael Rapino. Live Nation is chaired by Randall Mays. He is John Malone's lieutenant at Clear Channel Communications. CEO Michael Rapino is the superhero responsible for Live Nation's success. He has been CEO since 2005. The link provided here also provides more info about the entire board of directors. After going through the thesis, positives, and management, we need to look at risks. The big risk is about Live Nation getting too monopolistic. Live Nation faces ongoing scrutiny and lawsuits, and there is a major concern that the Department of Justice may force a breakup. If Live Nation is forced to sell Ticketmaster, the share price will suffer. We have listed the second risk and more stuff on the original post, which was written a few years ago. Please refer to them at our Substack. It is good to reread these old posts once in a while. The last risk is about IT and cybersecurity. Live Nation needs to ensure its systems are robust and can handle crashes and hacks. Based on their past track record, we think they are okay. Okay, next we talk about technicals. Technicals refers to share price movements. The charts here show Live Nation's historical share price and its drawdown over time. We can see that its share price followed the compounding curve since IPO. So this is evidence of Live Nation's compounding capability. But drawdowns, which represent the maximum decline from the high, was as big as 80%. That was back in 2009. During the pandemic, it was 50%. So be warned. This is not a stock for you if you have a weak stomach. Based on technicals, Live Nation's risk-reward today is fair with 30% downside based using the technical support at 125 versus 30% upside based on valuations, which we shall discuss in the next two slides. Before we go into the details on valuations, let's take a look at Live Nation's peer group. For Live Nation, peer comparison is tricky because there are no good peers globally. We tried to put together a list, but they exhibit a wide range of market cap, free cash flow, margins, ROEs, and multiples. In short, there isn't really a right peer for Live Nation.